Hey guys, so this is Poet Spice Jamie Lilitulu, and I'm here to do a very quick demo on how to do these rolled flowers. So this is the Tonic Designer Choice die, and it makes this little petal box. But here you have this die that makes a rolled flower. And like I said in a previous video, I don't know what Tonic does differently to their rolled flowers, but I love them. So I thought I would just go ahead and take this die and show you how to do one of these flowers. So I've already curled up 3, and it's the same flower die, but you can see that you can make it different sizes based on how tightly you glue it down. So I'll go ahead and show you how this works. Whichever pattern, this is white and then I've got a pattern on the side. So whatever you want to show on the top here is what will be face up, and then you'll put your die down and cut it. Okay, so when it comes out, you will have this. Now I'm using double-sided paper, so this time it doesn't really matter. Okay, but you can see that this is the good side. You can see where there's embossed detail here, and you can see that this is the back of the die, and this is the front where it rounds over. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Now I have a quilling tool, and it basically has a little slot. Hopefully that shows. Has a little slot in it, okay? And that helps to make the quilling easier. So with your die face up, now you can turn it whichever way, like you move your hands and stuff, whichever way is comfortable for you. But you're going to take this, the good side of the die, okay? And we're going to take this little edge here. So this outside edge goes into that slit. So hopefully you can see that. See? And you're just going to take it. And I've got this piece, I'm guiding with my fingers, and you're just going to roll it up. Now you could do it without a quilling tool. I just found that having one is a lot easier. And use your fingers to kind of just guide it in line. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, after a while, you should be able to push it. So right now what I'm doing is pushing it against my thumb so that I can just keep rolling it and rolling it. And then this little tab down here, you can see that. That's where you glue it, okay? So I'm going to pull this out. Now I have this, and you just kind of push that over to the bottom. So you see that there? So there's all the quilling, and then that's your like bottom tab. Now if I just hold it like that and glue it, I'll get this very tight flower. If I let it go, and you can rearrange the petals on the inside, unscrew it a little bit, okay? So I can go all the way out to a larger size. Now with this larger size, you'll notice that there's the little piece, and the bottom is no longer going to fit on that. So it just kind of depends on how you want to go. So all I'm going to do now is, since I'm going to make this a little wider, I'm just going to put glue on this tab and just around this like first layer, okay? So that when you push it down, that center piece will have something to grab onto, and so will this outer layer. Now, and for me, I found it easier if once I put that glue on and I set it the way I want to, put it flat, because as you see, it's still coming apart. So you want to put it down flat and just kind of hold it down into the glue until the glue grabs it. All right. And then you can still do a little shaping and so forth. So I'm just going to set that aside. And then the glue will dry. Now, Once you have that done, like I said, you can just go back and you're using the same technique. Put it in the slot, get it started. Once I have it started to a decent amount, I'll just go ahead and kind of pinch it between my thumb and my fingers like this, so that it pretty much will stay straight, because you don't want it all wonky. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do, if this gets to be annoying after you have it done, you can just go ahead and take it off and then roll it between your fingers, roll it around. I just think the quilling tool makes it easier to get it started. Now, the one I have is from Crafter's Companion, but you can get them from a variety of places. Amazon will have some. Anna Griffin has the quilling tool, like an electronic one, battery operated, I should say. All right, so there you go. So once again, if I wanted it small, I could just turn around, take my glue, just put it on this little teeny tiny tab that they have at the bottom. And then I could have left it that way. Now, because I let it go before I glued it, but look at this. I'm going to make it even bigger flower, which means I need some more glue on this edge here. So it's just like all the way out. Then I can put it down flat, decide where and where I want these levels to go. And there we go. Hold it down a little bit. And that's all there is to these rolled flowers. You could go back and ink them. You could go back and you could do a little curling. Now, because what I was going to say earlier is because these petals are so short, there's not a lot of flexibility to go and quote unquote shape them because they're so short. You still could get some little shape in there. Another thing you could do is you could ink them before. So you could take the before curled piece and then ink it up. Or you could do it after. So here are just some samples of what you can do, and it's all the same die. So you can see the various sizes that you can get from that same die. All right, thanks for watching. I hope this helped, and you can use the same technique whether you have this die from Tonic or whether you have another one from like Spellbinders or anything that does the same kind of curled flower. All right, thanks for watching.